Hello. So, how are you guys? It's a Sunday. Um, Samuel here. You see the title. Now, maybe this should be on a different channel, but I'm trying to build this channel up. So for now, I'm just gonna lump everything on this channel. This channel, of course, is normally doing a commentary from a hardline pro-black perspective. So if that's what you subscribe to this channel for, or you watch my videos for, then you can skip this video. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. You can skip this video, and I probably do it every Sunday, maybe every Sunday, once a week. We'll talk about things like this, uh, and then at some point, if I have more time, then I can maybe do a standalone channel. But I have a lot on my plate, a lot in physical world, a lot of stuff in physically world where just doing the one channel is you know pretty heavy. People wonder. I just saw a comment. They say, "Where were you?" Because um, some of you all had seen me. Some of you all had watched my channel years ago, and it's like, "What happened to you?" Well, what happened to me is just too much busyness. Too much busyness. And then so I wasn't able to really do the channel. Okay. A lot of stuff in real life I had to take care of. So I just trying to like force my way to do the channel. So if this is not your cup of tea, then I'll see you next week or the other, because most of the videos will be commentary from this hardline pro-black perspective. All right. For you tribalists out there, yes, I'm a pan-Africanist. I've been a pan-Africanist since seventh grade. Okay, so I know there's a rise in Black American tribalism. Two major Black American tribalist groups. No problem. That's your cup of tea. All right. I disagree with you on some things, but I'm a lifelong pan-Africanist. So that's the commentary I'm giving. I'm going to do pro-black commentary from a lifelong Pan Africanist. All right. And people can scream all they want and all that stuff, but that's my belief system. As far as spiritually, I believe in prayer and biblical principles. Prayer and biblical principles. But I believe in purging it out of all that Western propaganda, and that Western underpinning that just use spirituality for supremacy of one group. I agree. I believe that the spiritual principles that you work on, this is important. Now I'm going into the video. That the spiritual principles you use should underpin your culture, your group, should help your community. And then you have to understand that things that you do have spiritual consequences. Things that you do have spiritual consequences. All right. We're now into the video. Things that you do have spiritual consequences. So now, if you are so-called pro-black, or you're pan-Africanist woman, or even if you want to belong to one of those tribalist organizations, and you can consider yourself somewhat conscious, of course, you're repulsed by the music, and you believe that, okay, our culture, or Black American culture, or African American culture has been hijacked. And it has. And it has. And you don't need to like beat yourself over it, because again, we're not somewhere in some standalone country where you're better able to protect your culture. All right. So you shouldn't see the fact that Black American culture has been hijacked as this great failure. All right. You're a minority in a large country, a very wealthy country. And so people can come in with large amounts of money and decide on winners. So when rap was created, all right, they came in and they decided on what form of rap will win. And then those winners Okay, they get the money for the most talented producers. They get the most airplay, etc. Okay, so we can't really beat ourselves up about it because we don't have, okay, we really don't have, as a minority in a much larger country, we really can't stop outsiders from coming in and saying, okay, this is the winner for this particular aspect of your culture. There's we can only reduce it somewhat. All right. So there's a social commentary to that, and I guess I'm going to have to do that part of it later. But here, let's look at the spiritual aspects. You can't be asking for the universe. Some of y'all use that phrase. I don't. Okay, you can't be asking for the universe to bring all these good things to you, and then with your bodies consenting to you being demeaned, with your bodies consenting to evil energies or evil spirits entering you. All right, and so that's what you do. If you're listening to a song and you know this song is demeaning you as a woman, as a black woman, all right, and then you because you like the beat or you like the flow of this person, not the wording but the flow of this person. Okay, you go out to the club or you in your car and you start dancing along with it. Okay, you're behaving in a way that physically you're agreeing to that sentiment. You're agreeing to that consentiment. You know, certain physical actions imply consent, right? If someone gives a good speech and you start clapping, okay, you don't have to say anything. Your clapping is implying consent. You agreeing with what that person is saying. If someone is saying something to you and you don't really buy it, very often you just subconsciously start like doing like this. Okay, so certain actions imply consent. Dancing normally is was considered an implied consent. You're joyfully reaction to something that is demeaning you. If you listen to a song and you know that the lyrics of that song is demeaning you, all right, and then you get up there and start bouncing along, dancing to it, you're applying consent. Spiritually, you're opening up a doorway to all types of bad things to enter your life. All right. You need to refuse. You have to stop dancing. Okay. It doesn't matter where you are, you have to stop dancing. You can't ask for good things to enter. You can't ask that God or the creator elevate your life and then at the same time you dance, you agree to energies that's trying to diminish you, that's trying to demean you. All right. You have to be aware of that. What you're praying for, what you're planning in your life is to be elevated. Then you'll go out with your girlfriends and then agree to be brought down. How does that work? How are you going to get on your knees and pray for God to elevate you and at the same time allow demonic energies to demean you? You know very well at this point that most of these people are engaging in occult practices. You're allowing people that participate in dark occult practices to send negative energies to you to keep you down. Why are you doing it? You have to stop dancing. I think this can just be a part one. We'll talk more on that. But this is enough for now. Talk to you later.